Hey, what's up everybody? Today we're gonna do another painting. I'm gonna show you how to paint some gummy bears. But before we get into that, I just wanted to thank everyone for tuning in and watching my videos, and supporting me. I hope you guys are learning a lot about watercolor. That's my goal. So here we go. Alright, so here's the picture I have that I'm gonna be working from. I don't have the actual gummy bears because I ate them a while ago, because I love gummy bears. I did a painting already, so just so you can see how easy it is. So I'll just have that reference photo there. So, drew them out already. It's pretty easy, it's just a couple of blobs there. Easy to draw. So I got my palette here, where we really only need some blue and some red, so we're going to get it just wet for now. Get the colors wet that you need. Okay, so we'll start with red. So we got some red and some water, so we got like a little pink color. We got the smaller brush because we're working very small. This is about the size of a baseball card. So just a small painting, so we're just gonna do a base coat first of the pink, red, cherry, and that's it. Just fill it in and let that dry a little bit. Then we're gonna go back to this blue color. So just like that. Add some water. It's very light. And I'm gonna come back and fill that in. Okay, and that's it. So while the blue is drying, I'm gonna switch now to a tiny brush. So this one's even smaller. So this is for this fine detail. So what we're gonna do is just get the darker colors in there to get some of the highlights and darks and lights on the blue and the red. So we're gonna start with the red because it's a little bit drier. So I'm gonna come back over here and just get more of the color, more red. And I'm gonna add a little bit of brown color. So maybe some of this Van Dyke brown, just a little bit, just to darken it up. There we go. So red and brown. And then we're gonna come back over here and just add some of those little highlights. And now I'm dipping the brush in the water and just using some of that water without any extra paint to just blend everything together. So there's some highlights in this too, so we're going to try to leave some of these spots, like right over here, this white. So get a little bit more color and come back. So we got his little foot over here, and his other arm there, and then just get some water and blend that together. So just wherever you see the darker parts, we're just adding that in. Very easy to do, just wherever you see it, just put it in there. Okay, so I'm going to let that red dry a little bit and switch over to the blue. Okay, so we're going to get some blue, just some more of the paint and less of water, just more paint. not going to add brown to this one. It's just going to be more blue. Alright, so we're going to come back and just wherever you see those darks, just adding them in. And we want to blend it. Remember, we just get some water, that's it. Come back and just blend it together, just like that. Go get some more paint, come back. Wherever you see it dark, just add that dark. Add some more in the middle there. So it's basically the little highlights where we're leaving a lot of that lighter blues, you know, where it's like shiny, kinda, so we're leaving those. Just like that. Okay. So we're just going to keep going back and forth. So I'm going to go back to the red now since it's dry a little bit and add some more of the highlights. So I'm getting just more red paint and coming back and just adding it in. It's still a little wet, so it might have to wait a little bit more. But we could do a little bit. Okay. Alright, so let's let that dry a little bit. Going to switch back to this brush and we're going to do a background. So see, we got like a table top background. We're going to do that in brown. So I have some like raw sienna. Just get that wet so we can use it. And I have some mixed already over here, so just a little bit, mostly water. Okay, and just gonna do the background. Be careful though, because the gummy bears are still wet, so if you come too close, it's gonna bleed into the red and the blue. So just keep getting more paint, some water. The more water you have, the easier it is to spread around. Be careful when you get close. Just brown and water. That's it. I'm rushing a little bit because this is a video, but if you're doing this on your own, you might want to just wait a little bit longer than I did to let the gummy bears dry more and then jump into the backgrounds. Otherwise you have to be very careful. Okay, so let that dry some more. Okay, so everything's very wet now. So the only thing left to do is just add a little bit more details in the middle and to get the shadow underneath, and you're all done. So let's see if I can now. Everything's kind of wet. Nope, everything's still wet, so I'm going to leave it here for you. So that's it. You're going to just add those darks in there and see how easy it comes along. And eventually just add those highlight those shadows and a little bit more highlights and dark parts, and you have some cute little gummy bears. Alright, so if you have any questions, comments, let me know. And thank you for watching. Happy painting, everyone.